Hey guys, it's me again. So, like I promised, I am going to make another video and read you guys another passage from the book When Food is Love. And I don't know, not too many of you guys have seen that video yet, but if you get a chance, um, I had my first passage just yesterday, so here's my second one. Okay. My everyday self is boring, chubby, clumsy. I say dumb things. Each of these beliefs is preceded by an unspoken primary belief. I was myself as a child, and that didn't work. If I had been a different self, I surely would have been loved. Now I will try being someone else. In many families, feelings were not discussed openly. Sadness, loneliness, fear, anger, appreciation, respect, tenderness were implied, talked around, or hidden. Often we saw people most alive, their eyes lit, their bodies in motion, when they were frightened, angry, or at each other, or in crisis. And if, when we were in a crisis, we received the attention we longed for, we learned that being our everyday selves didn't soften the hearts of people around us. We needed something extra to awaken their love, a little excitement perhaps. So, it's a short passage and it really relates to me a lot because, first of all, like in my experience with my family and how our dynamic is, we don't really talk about our feelings so much. With the exception of my mother, because she is a very emotional person and she does actually talk a lot about how she feels, and she also really confides in me a lot, I find, and she's not afraid to tell me how she's feeling, or if she is angry or sad or is disappointed, or yeah. So uh, she's basically the exception, but I mean, me, my dad, and my sister were very just, we kind of deal with her, but with ourselves, we don't really talk about our emotions out loud. And I really think that's an important thing in a family, and it's really important to just tell each other how you feel, especially if it's regarding a family issue, or if you're bothered by something going on in the family. But it's kind of an unspoken thing, I find, and I don't feel comfortable most of the time expressing my feelings to them, even if they welcome it or if they ask me. I'm kind of hesitant and I just kind of keep quiet. Um, in a way, I feel like that's caused me to have to bottle up a lot of feelings and emotions, and like a lot of times I just, like, I want to yell and tell them, like, I don't think what you're doing is right, or I don't like it when you say this, and I don't like it when you do this, and um, it is really hard for me, and I I never had that close relationship with them, in that sense where I can tell them how I feel, or or feel like I'll be listened, because they're very one-minded, I find. And I know my sister, who is a lot more open to them than I am. Whenever she would confront them about things she didn't like that they were saying or doing, it never really led to much of a solution, I found. So that kind of disheartened me as well to open up to them. And yeah, so with the other thing that she mentioned about life being boring and clumsy and chubby, and I say dumb things. for a long time, I pretty much told myself that I was kind of stupid, and a lot of what I had to say was not worth saying, and I shouldn't even say certain things because I'll probably make a fool out of myself and people would think I'm stupid. Um, and a lot of times I felt my life was boring, and I'm taking blame for that because most of the time I wouldn't do anything about it, and that would make me even more depressed and want to just seclude myself even more. But that is definitely not what I want to keep on going by. Um, Life is too short for it to be boring, and we have to, any chance we get to really make some kind of excitement out of life. I think it's really important for us to take that chance, and it's hard for me to do that right now, but I'm working on it, and taking more chances, and I'm trying to get out more and not limit myself to certain things. So that's my second passage. I have more, and I don't want to read them now because the next one is kind of long. But I hope you got something out of that. Today I went to my last day of the workshop, and it was really sad. I'm gonna really miss that group, and we expressed our feel. We kind of went around the room, and we all um, just thanked each other for everyone's honesty and everyone's presence in the room, and how we pretty much all affected each other in a positive way. And it was really nice hearing that from everyone, and I really will miss that class. But on a better note, I think in the new year they're going to be continuing, or they're going to start up a new um, workshop with the same facilitator, and around the same topic of binge eating. So I might just sign up for that and hopefully continue with the support groups because I found them really helpful. And yeah, so I guess that's it for now. Um, Today was a good day. I had a good day, so I'm pretty proud of myself for that. I know it's one day, but one day is big, and it's a slow and steady progress, like I said. So stay tuned and have a good night. Bye bye.